The legal implications using social media. English law and compliance. Lawyer Luis Cordoba. Legal issues surrounding social media are varied and can arise in several areas. Some common legal issues include privacy concerns, intellectual property infringement, defamation and libel, cyberbullying and harassment, terms of service violations, employment law issues, regulatory compliance, data protection and security, jurisdictional challenges, cybersecurity threats. Privacy concerns. Social media platforms often collect vast amounts of user data, raising concerns about privacy violations. Issues may arise regarding the collection, storage, and use of personal information. Privacy concerns regarding the use of social media revolve around the collection, storage, and use of personal information by social media platforms and third parties. Data collection. Social media platforms collect vast amounts of user data, including personal information such as name, age, location, interests, and browsing habits. This data collection can occur through user interactions, posts, likes, shares, and even tracking users across the web. Data sharing. Social media platforms may share user data with third-party developers, advertisers, and partners for targeted advertising, analytics, and other purposes. Users may not always be aware of the extent to which their data is shared and with whom. Privacy settings and controls. While social media platforms offer privacy settings and controls, they can be complex and difficult for users to navigate. Users may inadvertently share more information than intended due to confusing privacy settings or default privacy configurations. Third-party apps and integrations. Users often connect third-party apps and services to their social media accounts, granting them access to their personal data. However, these third-party apps may have different privacy practices and security standards, leading to potential data breaches or misuse of personal information. Data security. Social media platforms are prime targets for hackers and cybercriminals seeking to access user data for malicious purposes. Data breaches can expose sensitive personal information, leading to identity theft, financial fraud, or other forms of harm. Surveillance and monitoring. Social media platforms may engage in surveillance and monitoring of user activities for various purposes, including content moderation, targeted advertising, and compliance with legal requirements. However, excessive surveillance can infringe on users' privacy rights and freedom of expression. Algorithmic bias and profiling. Social media algorithms may exhibit bias in content recommendations, targeting certain demographics or interests while excluding others. This can perpetuate discrimination and inequality, leading to concerns about fairness and privacy. Location tracking. Some social media platforms collect location data from users' devices to provide location-based services or targeted advertising. However, users may not always be aware of or comfortable with their precise whereabouts being tracked and stored. Government surveillance and legal requests. Governments may request access to user data from social media companies for law enforcement or national security purposes. This raises concerns about government surveillance, censorship, and the erosion of privacy rights. Overall, privacy concerns regarding the use of social media highlight the need for transparent data practices, robust privacy protections, and user empowerment through clear privacy controls and education. Users should be mindful of the privacy risks associated with social media and take steps to protect their personal information accordingly.